Yo, what is going on, guys? Got some more Digimon TCG gameplay for you guys, featuring this Etemon black deck centered around Etemon, the man himself, aka Digimon Johnny Bravo, as well as Metal Etemon, his evolved form. But yeah, anyways, I've been enjoying this deck. Lots of fun. Then these black decks have been pretty cool. I'm a fan of the whole defensive strategy. Black has a lot of access to, basically, most of the blockers in the game. Some colors only have like, I think yellow literally only has like one blocker. Black has like a bajillion. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm playing against some sort of like blue rookie rush. Just spam the field and digivolve cards for cheap. But yeah, guys, if you are enjoying this video, go ahead, hit that like button, and make sure to subscribe if you do want more Digimon content. But yeah, guys, I do actually upload pretty frequently. At this point, it's like every other day almost. So yeah, no lack of content there. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the commentary. I've been rambling on enough. So we got black at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and put down that Kakinmon, Digivolve to Hagurumon, and then put down Numamon. Man, I love Numamon. He's one of just like the funniest looking Digimon. For some reason, he just has like that swirly poop and just the disfigured face. I don't know what it is. That guy's just hilarious. But he's just so good. For the 1 to Digivolve and the 3 to play, it does come up quite a bit, so it's pretty nice. Now I'm going to pass my turn by putting down the Gatsumon. Just to like deter him from attacking, because he does bring out the Vmon. Now he does actually Digivolve into an Airdramon, which is the security Digimon for blue, on top of that Gabumon, leaving me at 1 memory, so he really just does not want to give me any room, which is fine. Like, I mean, none of us have tamers, so you really just want to like give your opponent as little room as possible. I'm going to put down Johnny Bravo himself and gain or give my opponent that 2 memory. So I do have a nice blocker on the field, and then if for some reason he ends up dying, I can excavate the top 5 and then look for an Etemon among those, sorry, a Metal Etemon level 6 Digimon, but he's like the only one we've got. And then, play it for free. But yeah, anyways, alright, he's going to put down that Gomamon for 0. And now, looking at my hand, unfortunately, I do have the Omnimon Alter S, but I don't really have any, like, Megas to go into. The Megas I'm playing in this deck are Craniumon and Metal Etemon, of course, and then I think maybe Machine Dramon is somewhere in there. But yeah, so not going to be able to put him down yet. I do have a couple of Gigakins as well, which is kind of unfortunate because he's got like 3 rookies in play, and that's not going to do anything. I could put down Tai as just a nice 2 to play, and then that would put him at 1. Now, he will have 4 Digimon, but I do have 2 blocks. So I'm just trying to set up with that Toy Agumon, hopefully draw into a Mega, so then, he'll have Reboot, and then I'll be able to put down that Metal Greymon, give him Security Attack +1, and then the Omnimon Ultra S at some point down the road. So my opponent is going to bring out that Gomamon. Now, he could start attacking here, but the thing is I technically have 3 blocks set up, right? With that Tai, with the black starter deck Tai on field, anytime one of my Digimon blocks, I can actually rest the Tai and like restand my Digimon. So that's just really good. It's like I was gonna say it's like Reboot, but it's like in the middle of your opponent's turn, so not really, but whatever. The point is you get multiple blocks out of a single Digimon, so that can be really devastating, especially if you pair it with something like Craniumon or something that already has Reboot, like Ragnalord or Greymon. But yeah, just a lot of options in this deck. So I'm just walling up right now. So he's gonna put down a Monzaimon and leave me with 1 memory. I'm going to draw into that Chumon, which isn't really doing me any good right now. Yeah, again, I do have the Giga Cannon. Now, I don't really want him to put down a Metal Garurumon or a Leopardmon. That might be an issue. And at this point, I don't actually know if he's playing Omnimon. He's not. But like, I could have expected it because he is playing a lot of cheaper blue options. So Omnimon might be, like, it's not out of the question. But anyways, so I'm going to actually Digivolve the Sukamon there, just to leave him with 1, and just to give him that Reboot ability. Might as well, because I got the Metal Greymon in hand, so I can use that next turn. Now he's going to flip over the Upamon, and then put down the Elecmon. And again, I am kind of deterring him from attacking just because I have so many blockers on the field. Black is just it's an annoying deck to play against, honestly. It's fun to play, especially when you're just able to like prevent the game state from advancing and prevent your opponent from like really doing anything. But like it's legit like annoying to play against. Especially like now if blue itself doesn't like have that much removal, to be honest. Like if I was playing against purple, right, I don't have Craniumon set up, so purple would just destroy my whole field. He'd put down a Chimeramon or maybe Trump Sword me or whatever. Yellow, of course, has got DP reduction for days. Red, basically like every other deck has kind of a way to deal with this, except like the only like hard removal things I can think of in blue is like Omnimon and like Cocytus Breath, which I personally I don't think Cocytus Breath is like that good of a card. And then like the Vmon, the V Shining V Laser, whatever. And I think that's all I can think of as far as like option cards. Anyways, I digress. My point is I'm just going to be able to get some advantage here and prevent him from really doing anything. I'm going to put down that Metal Etemon now. At this point, right, I do have the Gatsumon on field. So like I am preventing quote unquote like two of his rookies from attacking. If I was him, I probably would have just started attacking. Like if I had to give up two rookies, so be it. You still get 3 security attacks in, and then he like if he didn't have a mega there, but he could like he could have just set up for a potential play the next turn. And it's not like black is like able to like OTK, and I'm not gonna like I could start attacking him, but then that would prevent me from like playing any blockers on top of my existing Digimon. So that wasn't like a misplay, but it was just like he's being very cautious, and I mean it might pay out for him, but personally I'm not like that cautious of a player, so maybe that's just me speaking. But yeah, I'm just going to attack with the Sukamon. Uh, that like wasn't the best play. It's like honestly a shit play, to be honest. Like I could have just Digivolved Metal Greymon and then maybe put down the Machine Dramon on top, or I could have just hard played the Machine Dramon. But just I feel like it wasn't that good because I just gave up Agumon and he had reboot, and I don't have like a lot of other options for that. It's not gonna matter too much. Excuse me, I'm freaking dying over here. It's not gonna matter too much because I'm going to put down Omnimon Alter S, and then I'm going to use his effect to de-digivolve everything in nuke his field, and my opponent's gonna scoop. So yeah, don't blame him on that. But yeah, if I was him, I probably would have just started attacking. But I mean, I guess since I dropped Omnimon, he ended up just giving up. Anyways, so my opponent's gonna go ahead and go first. Now my opening hand this time is like pretty bad. Sukamon might be, like, luckily he is a 3 to play, so that's nice. I'm not going to go too crazy on wasting memory there. So if I don't draw a rookie, I can just play Sukamon and then hopefully, maybe attack with him the following turn and then get a Chumon off of that. But he is just going to put down the Gorillamon and then give me 1 memory. Now, luckily I did draw that Chumon, so I'm actually just going to put it down and draw off of it. And then, okay, so now I can, like, maybe do some stuff. Metal Greymon, like, in this hand doesn't, like, do anything because I don't have reboot. So I'm just going to put down that Sukamon, but I probably just do want to get to Omnimon Ultra S as soon as possible because I do know, like, what his playstyle is at this point. However, we'll see. Anyway, so I'm going to bring out that Sukamon. I could definitely put down the Metal Greymon. I think that's what I'm going to do, and just leave him with 2 memory. And then the following turn, I could go either Metal Etemon or Craniumon. Now, I might go Craniumon because I just drew the tie, the black tie. So that might be good, just preventing him from attacking and getting 2 blocks in. And then, maybe if he does commit to the board more, then I can wipe his field with the Omnimon. So he's going to put down that Bastimon, and it has a Gomamon in the raising area as well. And with my Metal Greymon, unfortunately, like I said, I'm not going to be able to get that security attack boost or anything from the Kapurimon. So it's just literally like a big vanilla at this point. So my opponent is going to put down that Garurumon. So I mean, I don't know at this point he's playing Metal Garurumon, but like it's pretty obvious because why else would he be playing like the regular Garurumon there? So I might expect that in the following turns. So I think, yeah, I think Craniumon would definitely be the better play here, because if he does put that guy down, especially, yeah, since he has a Monzaimon now, and I don't really want to give him more than a couple of memory, because I don't want that guy to hit the field, I could definitely put down Craniumon and just to stop him in his tracks. So yeah, no rookies, unfortunately. But I think the best play here is just to... I could put down Tai as well. I could go Tai and then Craniumon. That would give him 4, but then at that point, I literally don't care if Metal Garurumon hits the field. So yeah, I'm just going to put down Tai and set up my Craniumon for 2 blocks. And I did draw. I don't draw. Drew. Whatever. I drew into the Toy Agumon right there. So luckily I will have a draw for next turn, and then I'll be able to bring out that guy the following turn. I don't have any ultimates though, so that might be an issue. I think I'm only playing 8, which is like fine. I think that's like the bare minimum you want to play though. So honestly, like, I could throw in like maybe an Andromon or 2. But yeah, so he's going to bring out that Monzaimon. Now he's got a couple of ultimates on the field. I could it depends on what he does here, right? Because I do want to prevent that Metal Garurumon or anything, whatever he has in his hand, from attacking. Omnimon Ultra S won't actually do too much because I believe it's de-digivolved by 1, maybe it's 2. I actually don't remember. I'm bad. Whatever it is, it wouldn't kill because those guys are bigger than 5,000. So he's just going to put down a Gabumon. Draw 1 card, Digivolve into the Gorillamon, and that's going to take up 4 memory in total. And let's see, he's going to put down another Bastamon, so that indicates to me he just didn't have like any good megas or any megas worth playing. Okay, so then I'm going to go put down that Toy Agumon, get in a draw. Now, here's the thing though, like Craniumon is really strong, but I can't really attack with him. I need to like you need to set him up first to like be your shield, like literally be your shield and like prevent your other cards from dying and just protecting your security. And then you need to like set up your other cards like while he's there, giving you that benefit of protection. So I'm going to put down that Numemon. No ultimates. I could like I can't hard play the Etemon. I could put Joe just to get another memory. I could have also put down a Sukumon and then just started attacking. He doesn't have any blockers. I'm not even actually sure if he's playing blockers. I don't think we saw any in the last game. So yeah, if I did put down Sukumon, I could have just started attacking and then maybe got a Chumon off of that. But I think playing the memory game right now is fine. Especially if he does drop a Mega, I just don't want like him to be able to drop it and attack in the same turn. So he's going to put down that Vmon. And he's got 3 ultimates on the field, so this could go a lot of different directions. I got 3 Metal Etemons just looking at me in my hand right there. The Omnimon's been there since the beginning. I'm not going to be able to do anything with him. He's going to put down an Airdramon. So, yeah, so I don't know what his, like, mega count was. I know he's playing... Well, you'll see. He is playing like Leopardmon and Metal Garuru, so maybe it's like a 6. Maybe I don't know. Anyways, he's just trying to draw cards at this point. So I'm going to it's gonna pass to me. I'm going to start with my 2 memory and then bring out the Numemon. No ultimates, so that kind of blows. Could put down Gatsumon. Could also go for the more offensive route. I feel like in this case Sukumon would just be better, like putting him down, and then that would also leave my opponent at 1. So then I got the Craniumon, double blocks, and Numemon potentially, hopefully, if I draw some sort of ultimate. Here's praying his Metal Greymon, and then I'll just start swinging with Sukumon probably. He is going to bring out the Airdramon, and now we got 4 Digimon. I do have 2 blocks though. So that's like Craniumon by himself is just crazy, and especially if I had more than 1 tie. Like I have 1 tie here, so I can get 2 blocks. Now if I had multiple ties, that might be actually crazy. And this is what like Craniumon by himself can just like prevent your whole opponent's like entourage of Digimon from attacking. So yeah, Tai and Joe, just great tamer cards, especially paired with Craniumon. This is really the setup you want to get, so that you can just prevent your opponent from like doing anything. As far as like you can like I said, you can't like remove him via conventional methods. But if he did, like blue does have the cards to get rid of him. But I might just like hard play him at that point if I need to. So I'm going to draw, going to gain one memory from the Joe, and then I'm going to draw into that Giga Cannon, and then put down the Agumon, draw another card. Drew into another Craniumon, not really necessary at this point, so I'm just going to start to draw more cards. I really just need to dig through. Drew into Chrysalimon, which is fine. Don't really need it right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and swing with Sukamon. I mean, Sukumon's 1,000, so he's almost always going to die. I'm going to reveal the top three and going to fizzle into Machine Dramon, Tai, and that Hagurumon there. It doesn't really matter what order I put them on. But it's still got that one memory. I could put down the Gatsumon. That's like either Gatsumon or Chrysalimon. I could de-Digivolve also, but that really like he has four ultimates. So like if he does have a Mega, that's just not gonna do anything. Like he could put it on any of the other remaining three. So Gatsumon is pretty weak compared to what's on the field right now. But I think it's a fine bet, especially like if I want to Digivolve and maybe draw another card, I can put down the Chrysalimon, where as opposed to like if I put down the Chrysalimon first, I would have gave him 3 memory, which is enough to drop a Metal Garurumon, and attack in the same turn. So he's just going to flip over the Devimon, put down the Elecmon, draw a card off of that, and yeah, I'm just not seeing any ultimates, and he's just not seeing any megas. So yeah, I don't know. This could go like one of two ways. Either he draws what he needs, and then he just completely blows me out. He'd have to get rid of the Craniumon first, though, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, so then finally we are going to see that Metal Garurumon. Now, thankfully, I did decide to put down the Gatsumon, so I didn't give him 3 memory to work with, so it's actually going to pass to me for 1. I'm going to gain a memory because of the Joe. So now I can actually do some stuff. I do have the D-Digivolve thing in the form of Giga Cannon, so I realistically could just play that, and then just like, if he has another one, so be it. I have Craniumon to back me up. But I just really don't want like that guy on the field, like at all. I could, yeah, like Omnimon Ultras might be a thing, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna start swinging with Numamon. I'm not drawing any ultimates, so I just like made the decision, like, all right, dude, I'm just gonna start, like, screw this. I'm just wasting these champions. I don't care. I'm just going to attack. He is going to reveal that Davis and the security, flip it over, and then he's going to reveal a Leopardmon. What is that? An Aerovidramon. And a Monzaimon. I don't think he needs any more ultimates, so he's going to actually grab the Leopardmon there. Alright, so he probably will drop that the next turn. So even if I do get rid of the Metal Garurumon, he will be able to put that guy down, and then he gives every level 4 or lower, I believe, jamming. So that's a little bit scary, but he has a lot of level 5, so that's not like the biggest deal. So I'm just going to... I could have attacked with my other Numamon there. I probably should have, since I just decided to waste them, but I did actually draw the Metal Greymon, so finally. So maybe I can do something with that. I decided to just Giga Cannon and get that Metal Garurumon out of there. So my opponent is going to draw... and then put down that Garurumon, the regular Garurumon, for 2. So maybe he has another one in his hand somehow. He is keeping that I said Etemon. What is that? Elecmon, in the raising area. Not sure why he's doing that. Maybe he's afraid of like more Giga Cannons, which I mean, last game I did have 2, so it's possible I could draw into more. So he just wants to set up for his megas without like being interfered. But he does have 3 ultimates on the field, so I don't think it's like that big of a deal. Actually 4 ultimates. So we're going to see a 4 Bastamon literally right in front of me, all 4 of them. And it's going to put me at 3 because of the Joe, so that I'm going to flip over the Kokinmon. Numamon is going to become active. Now, he could have tried... he couldn't have attacked the Numamon, basically. I would have just blocked, and re-standed him and then potentially blocked again. So it really like there's no point in wasting one of his level 5s just to get rid of this little slime ball dude. So I'm going to put down the Metal Greymon. Now I don't. Yeah, I really don't. I could attack with the other Numemon. I did draw the Etemon though, so maybe not. But I really don't want to attack with Craniumon just because like you can. He's like your main blocker. Um, so yeah, I'm just going to put down the Metal Etemon, and I think the plan here was just to put down another like actual dude I can attack with, especially now that he has reboot and security attack +1 because of that Metal Greymon. And then can't be blocked. Not that he has any blockers, but you know, in case he did. But then yeah, so then I'll be able to attack, get a couple cards, and then maybe put down Omnimon and finish the game out there. So he's going to bring out that Garurumon. Got 5 Digimon on the field. I do have 3 blocks though, so like you'll see he's not like really able to pick at my security at all. You really just need to like now this is probably a product of us not having too much tamer removal in the game so far as when this video is recorded. But tie is just an issue, especially like you'll see one of him is a problem, but like imagine if I had 2 or 3. Like you are not getting around 4 blocks from Craniumon, a 12,000 blocker. Not to mention I do have the Gotsumon as well. But he's just going to put down a Monzaimon and then which I think was like kind of unnecessary. He could have just put down the Leopardmon for 4, left me at 1. Well, I was going to gain memory anyways, but still, yeah, I would have just put down Leopardmon, left me at 1, and then use Leopardmon's effect to play one of the level 4 or lower Digimon from one of his Digimon sources. So he's just going to put out the Gorillamon, and he's got 6 Digimon on the field, so he might be able to like do some damage. But with my 4, and he doesn't have blockers. Actually, I think I can just win depending on what's in his security. I think I'm going to err on the side of caution, or okay, screw that. Never mind. Let's just attack with Metal Etemon. So I'm going to get 2 security attacks in with the Metal Etemon paired with the Toy Agumon and the Metal Greymon. Airdramon does come out, so now you're seeing like he's getting a lot of Digimon on field. But I'm just going to attack with Numemon. And that's going to be the last card. He's going to die, but it doesn't matter because that is going to be game. But thank you so much for watching, to those of you who made it to the end of this video, and I'll see you guys next time.